So, but yeah, sport, I would definitely say sport is one of those things, man. It's indicative of, this notion of the meaningful life was brought up earlier, it's like, just the whole idea of watching, living through someone else. Right.
Yeah.
And it, you can really see, and I would push it this far with football, right? Because it really is our national sport. Football is, why do people like football? Football and sports are great, right? I mean, we all play sports. Sports are great, right? But football is a toxic and intoxicating brew of power, violence, and togetherness, right? And it goes right to our DNA, literally, right? Yeah. I mean, literally right to your DNA, right? I mean, it's like
it is primal.
It's primal, right? Mm-hmm. It's like two rams hitting each other, right?
And it's negatively reinforced. Because these kids are young, serving these primal needs and getting paid
absolutely
incredible wealth.
No doubt about it, right? No doubt about it. But the soul of the game of football, like it, don't like it, doesn't matter, right? It's the soul of the game. The soul of the game is violence, right? I like seeing Peyton Manning, chuck the ball all over the yard too, right? But what you really want to see is you want to see someone risk their health to catch a football, and you want to see someone risk their health to stop someone from catching a football. Well, what did the NFL do? The NFL, because people were starting to have all kinds of neurological problems, and they're essentially getting punch drunk is what they were getting, right? I mean, they're getting the same stuff that boxers were getting this with CTE. And it wasn't just from concussions; it was from these what they call subconcussive hits, right? Just the every play stuff that happens. Well, they said, first is like, okay, no more of these big hits. In other words, they made illegal Ronnie Lott, basically, right? I mean, Ronnie Lott couldn't play in today's game, right?
Yeah.
He just couldn't do it. So they did that about 7 years ago, and then a couple summer, and then they slowly, just started cutting away at the violence. And, they slowly started cutting away at the violence as far as what you could do, the onside kick, as running back ducking his head outside the tackles, et cetera, et cetera. Then they finally get to this rule 2 years ago where they say, I guess it's coming on 3 years now, they say, no more initiating contact with your helmet. Well, that is football. Right? Initiating, I mean, that is what it's about. That is the name of the game, right? So, people, what that people are playing now, and it doesn't mean they're not great athletes, right? And this isn't even the point. There's a point aside from this, right? Is that it doesn't mean that they're not great athletes. They are great athletes. But the game that they're playing is rugby with pads. And there's already people out there playing rugby without pads, right? So, why should people, and this is the point, right? So why would people even watch this crap, right? Why would they even watch the NFL? Well, it shows, right? You're talking about the meaningful life, right? It shows what type of lives this is going towards alienation. This is going towards what capitalism does to people, right? At least from one perspective. That even though it's just a ghost of the game running around out there on the fields, right? Football's never been more popular. People love, people spend, I'm sure you guys got friends. I know I do. They spend, they'll spend literally like 3 hours on draft night, right? Watching the draft come in, right?
I got kicked out of my fantasy football league.
See, there you go.
Because I wasn't engaged enough for the rest of the people in it.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friends are all fantasy football guys too, right?
Yeah.
When it's like sports betting is getting so popular too.
Yeah. I
mean, it always has been, but it's even getting more increasingly popular. So
absolutely.
It's like, people are in it
absolutely.
Right now, especially like with quarantine. People want sports back.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. If you're again, I think it is related to politics, right? I mean, can your politico-economic system provide a meaningful life for people? If it can, right? That they had the games in ancient Rome, right, for the working class essentially. But if your political and economic system can provide a meaningful life for people, then the engagement, the participation, the importance on some of these things go down, right? They just, it doesn't mean that people don't drink still. I mean, you're just never, you're talking about ideal society, or utopian society, people are going to drink, I mean, that's going to happen, right? People are going to pay, but the healthier society is, the more value in their daily lives that they have, not monetarily, right?